Hi everyone, this is Math 10C, this is the trigonometry review, and this is multiple choice number 8. It says solve this right triangle and give the measures to the nearest tenth. Okay, now we've got to be really clear on this. What we mean by solve this right triangle here, this triangle right here, let's zoom in a little bit. What we mean by solve it is find everything that you don't know. Now typically that means finding 3 bits of information because you will already be given 3 bits. You'll know one side, another angle or whatever. We know that this angle is 90 degrees and we know these two sides. Those are our 3 bits of information. So the first thing that we're going to probably look for here, and when I see this, the first thing I'm seeing here is I don't know the hypotenuse. I know the other two sides, but I don't know the hypotenuse. So I can use the Pythagorean Theorem for this. Now, since this is angle K, the side opposite is going to be little k. So the Pythagorean Theorem, the way I've got it set up here, would be k squared is going to equal 23 squared plus 9 squared. Okay, and when we do that, we're going to get that 23 squared plus 9 squared is 610. And then we're going to have to take the square root of 610. So k will equal root 610. And we get 24.7. Now, all we got to do right now is take a quick look at our options here and say, okay, JL 24. Okay, JL could be A, okay, because it's 24.7, but it can't be B. Okay. Look over here. It could be C, but it can't be D. Can't be D because the numbers are wrong. So 24.7, 24.7, and A and C. So we got a little bit to work on yet here. Now what I got to do is I got to find the angles. Now, it doesn't really matter which one I pick. You can pick whichever one you want here. I'll pick L. Okay, it's at the bottom here. As soon as you focus in on a specific angle, this defines the sides of the triangle. Now, it doesn't change the hypotenuse, okay, because that'll always be opposite the right angle, but it changes this side right here. KJ is not part of the angle L, so this has to be the opposite side. And KL is actually one of the sides, okay, of one of the arms of this angle here. So this has to be the adjacent side. Now, I could incorporate the hypotenuse because I did figure it out. I know what it is. But I'm not going to because just in case I messed up that calculation, I don't want this to ruin the other calculations here. If there's something, if I messed something up here, I'd like to go back to the original numbers and maybe that'll show me if something's wrong here. So I'm just going to use these two numbers. Hopefully I'll do this correctly here. So I got to think now, what trig ratio relates this angle to the opposite and the adjacent sides? Takes a couple minutes here, or a couple seconds I should say, but you should figure out really quickly that that's the tangent. And so the tangent of angle L is going to be 23, okay, or 23.0 over 9.0. Now, that is the ratio of the two sides here. That is what the tangent ratio produces. When you apply tangent to L, it produces this ratio. Well, I don't want that ratio. I want to know what the angle was. So I can't use tangent. Tangent only provides the ratio. So I have to apply, okay, the inverse tangent to that ratio right there. And when I do that, okay, I'll go to my calculator here. We'll do the inverse tangent of 23 divided by 9. Okay, remember we are using not tangent, okay, where you're using that second tangent function, so tangent to the -1. And when we press enter, we get 68.6. So L is equal to 68.6 degrees. Now I just got to take a quick look here. I don't really even need to find the third angle, okay, because I've already had it narrowed down to A or C. Now L, okay, it says here L is 21.4. And here it is, L is 68.6. The answer must be C. Now notice, just to finish this off here though, once you know what L is, to get J, all I would do is subtract 68.6 from 90. Okay, these two angles in a right angle triangle need to add up to 90 degrees. They need to be complementary.